Hello, everyone. Good day, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the location you are listening to this video from. All right, my name is Isaiah. I'm based in South Africa. I'm one of those who invested in Alice, what's it called, PSU Optima, which is called a cryptocurrency mining platform. All right, where it deceive you to buy farm. You buy farm and fill your farm with coins, whatever, with his coin. All right. A lot of folks believe on Alice. A lot of persons. I initially was one of those that believed him. I believed him very well. I listened to all Alice voice notes on his telegrams. You can see I'm going to be showing you some screenshots on this telegram handle English. I listen to everything every day. I follow Alex webinars. But you see, to be honest, I'm one person. I can never be carried away. No. I'm someone who is very skeptical. I'm someone that pays attention to details. I pays if there's a gift I have. One gift I have is a gift of paying attention to details. I analyze everything and anything. All right, let me start. In the month of June, I invested in Alice cryptocurrency. First of all, before I proceed, I just want to let everyone know this TLS is called cryptocurrency, buying a farm and filling coin, whatever, is a crypto platform. Why some may also as well call it mining, that say buy coins for you monthly. This is not just a cryptocurrency as it were. I want everyone to know what Alex is running is a Ponzi scheme. I'm going to be proving all that to you. What Alex Reynard is running, it's a Ponzi scheme, advanced Ponzi scheme. And if you have done MMM before, and you have also done one Ponzi scheme they call Get Up, which I did in the past. I invested some money where I lost some money. I became scared. So you have done all that before, and you are one of the investors of Alice. There, you will know what I'm talking about. Alice is running a Ponzi scheme. Now, let me prove it to you. In June, I invested some money in the Alice platform. I bought 2 of his package. Light and hair at the rate of $40,000. His coin, the market price of his coin there was $40,000 to buy his coin, to purchase his coin. Now, if you see my wallet here I have with him there, the screenshot I took was where the coin dropped from $40,000 to $37,000. Now, my wallet was still reflecting $15,000, which was what I had, which was what I invested, equivalent of what I invested as a day. It was just 2 package. All right. From that time, I bought the coins, started dropping. I keep on believing Alex, listening to it. I believe him well. But however, as much as I believe a person, I pays attention, analyze everything you do, anything you say. Analyze. Okay. During the course of listening, following Alex webinars, listening to his voice note, doing comparing and everything, I discovered Alex is full of inconsistencies. Alex is full of lie. Is full of deception. Only those who are probably not diamond members will reason things with me. But those who were fortunate to join my time, diamond member that God helped to achieve some things, may not believe me. Just like MM. I started MM then with around 30,000 to 100,000. So at the time, I was not doing MM with millions. Yeah. Some people also made money out of MM. The Ponzi scheme. Okay, now, so the diamonds, those in diamond category, but will definitely not believe you. Not believe me. No. But those who are not in that category, who want to analyze with an open mind the antecedents of Alex, they will know that this is a Ponzi scheme and Alex is a bloody and a pathological liar. Using robbing Peter to pay Paul, and robbing Peter to pay Paul with some crumbs that fall from his table, and why he used the rest to build his empire. Now, my wallet as a Jew was $50,000. When that was just to package. When the coin has already dropped from 40,000, I bought it to 37. That's the screenshot I did here. You can see. Now, I'm also going to show you my present, the wallet I have now, what I have in my wallet now, which is said it froze. Then I had 2 package, right? But right now, what I have in my package is 3 package. The package you saw that is giving you this price of $50,000 is hair and light. Now, I later added another package, another hair, which is bigger than light. I added another hair. Now, together with these 3 packages I have now, what I have is less than $300. It has dropped. Okay, I understand that the cryptocurrency market is not consistent. I understand that crypto is just like a normal currency, like dollar, like euro. The prices are not stable. That I understand. But what made me to know that Les is a bloody liar and is a pathological liar and is running a Ponzi scheme? What made me to come to conclusion, and I said I'm going to come at, not only will I call him out, I'm going to give him a very good social media fight. And this thing I'm doing now, I'm just starting. I'm just testing the water. I'm going to involve major bloggers. His business may thrive in other countries, but as far as Africa, as far as Nigeria is concerned, at least to some extent, his business is going to be affected. That's my focus. All right. Okay. Now, why did I start Dapty Alice? Around July, I'm sure some of us, we already in the platform around July. There was a time between, okay, yes, it was July. There was a time Alex said that he put a restriction during weekend. He said nobody would be able to sell coin, was going to be able to sell coin that weekend. There was a restriction between Friday to Monday. Now, during this period, the coin now rose as at then, before the restriction, the coin was around $11,000. So when they put the restriction that nobody will be able to sell, the coin rose from $11,000 to between $19,000 and $20,000 within these 2 days. Alex kept on sending, they kept on sending their messages, sending you the graph. The crypto is going high now. Buy now. We did that 3 days. On Monday, when the restriction was lifted, because this time was also communicating with some top leaders in Nigeria. Now, from our WhatsApp group. Now, on Monday, when this thing was lifted, when the restriction was lifted that people cannot say, then because Alex put the time on Monday for so time, only when then with the ban be lifted, everybody able to say. So exactly when that time reached, when people were about to start selling, the coin instantly dropped. Just before the time, people were about to start selling. The coin dropped from between $19,000 and $20,000 in 2 years. It dropped to $10,000. We still didn't have problem with that. But me and the person I was communicating with, one of the top leaders in Nigeria was communicating with, I already saw that no. I told the person, and the person saw reason with me, that unless he has a strong connection with the owner of Coinsbit, he may not be the owner of Coinsbit, there is a strong agreement. He has some level of influence over Coinsbit. Yeah. That's why you always emphasize, everybody must take coins to Coinsbit. Withdraw from every platform, go to Coinsbit. That's only where he can manipulate. Unless that guy is a criminal. Okay, now, Alex said that everybody should take to Coinsbit. We have no problem with that. But when people were about to start selling, the price dropped. No problem. Some of us already have our reservation, but we have not come to conclusion. Where Alex now shot himself on his foot was he now released a voice note. Wow, you people see, I told you have power. I can influence the price. I know what to do. If I want to influence the price, I can influence the price. I know what to do. You see, some sold for $90,000 within the weekend. Some sold before the price dropped. But because everybody was selling, that's why the price dropped. Come on, Badadash. I caught my upline now. I caught this. Nobody sold. Why we are less sometimes, it pains me that some of you are benefiting from the crumbs of our less. Does that mean you should act something like you are like someone that have a head without a brain? Don't you have wisdom to think, to analyze? How can the same you that said there was a restriction, you said so and so time people start selling, just about less than 5 minutes before that time people want to start selling, the price drop. You are not telling me that it was because people were selling. That is a lie. Okay, I first of all had that reservation around July, followed up with some other of his inconsistency. I'm not going to bring it here now, not to distract my main point. I'm not going to bring it here now. Why did I not come to conclusion and I decided to start? I'm going to start fighting Alex on social media just to save others who want to invest, and also to help some so-called diamond leaders to, if they want to work with Alex, let them see my messages. They are free to reason with an open mind. They are free to be blinded by Alex deception. I don't care, but I don't know help as many that this voice note, this video can help rather. Okay, why did I come to conclusion? We also over the past 1 month how Alex pushed restriction that we upgraded, nobody will be able to say, no problem, we are patient, right? Okay. Over last weekend, Alex also put a restriction that they are going to do a final upgrade, that they are going to change from PLCU to PLCU Classic, right? All right. So the period they changed from PLCU to PLCU Classic, instantly, the price rose from between 800 and 900, rose to 20,000. So our coin that was initially PLCU, and let's now change the coin from PLCU to PLCU Classic. And when we saw the Classic that was there on the from Friday, I think let's say Friday, Saturday, I don't know, I can't remember if Thursday was included. But between Friday, Sunday, the PLCU Classic was showing 20,000. I was excited. Everybody in our WhatsApp group was excited. As a matter of fact, one of the leader even released a voice note praising Alex. That wow, is our beloved Alex as a Christ taking the coin to 20. We were all excited. We were all happy. With that, I think Alex was trying to. I conclude maybe Alex is trying to disabuse my mind, disabuse the minds of some of us who already have reservation, about his activities. That was my thought. Okay, so one of my downloaders I brought in. This guy has never touched his coin since August he joined. He has never touched his coin. Because he has a project he want to carry out with his investment. He has never touched. Even though it's difficult for him to feed his family, he sacrificed not to touch his coin. Because the coin is too low. What is he going to do with it? What is he going to do with it? Does he want to buy tomatoes or cook stew with his investment of millions of naira? So he has never touched his coin. So when we saw the price of 20,000, we decided to stay together. We plan. So the plan was still to invest that money in our less Ponzi scheme before it became very clear to us that it's a Ponzi scheme. The plan was that as soon as they start selling on Monday morning, so on Tuesday, now remember. Let me go back, rewind a little. The Classic that was showing 20,000 started showing on Friday, on Sunday, and on Monday. So people were to start selling on Tuesday. So for 3 days, the 20,000 was showing a PLCU Classic. All right. So the Tuesday, excuse me, please. The Tuesday morning, we had to start selling the coin. What happened? Before Tuesday, on Monday of it, we already planned that he was going to use that money to buy PLCUX. Buy PLCUX two basic. Yeah, no, 3 basic. He's going to buy PLCUX 3 basic. And we also buy one hair. These were the plan. And we take time to fill them if you cannot fill everything once. These were the plan. Not for him to use the money for himself, no, to still invest it in a less Ponzi scheme. So, before we do this, when we get excited, I told this guy one thing. I said, this price that let's increase to 20,000 now. I said, let's not forget nobody is selling. I said to me, you are my darling. I must be very open to you. Me, I say things the way I feel it. I don't know how to pretend about stuff. I said, I have reservation about less. I cannot conclude now because this price we are seeing now, there is a rate of 20,000 and you are having some good money that can give you 3 basic. I also give you hair. I said now, don't be surprised. This money will drop to 5,000 tomorrow. When people are about selling, unless we drop this thing to 5,000. I said, don't be surprised. That's what I said. I said, let's wait till Tuesday and see. Guess what, people, my people? Oh my God. Unless he's a bloody criminal. On Tuesday morning, when the say was about to start, when the action was about to be open on Coinsbit, which he has 100% influence. On Tuesday morning, we were about to few minutes to start. No, it was not. On Tuesday, we had to start selling, right? But on Monday night, for those of you that checked your wallet, on Monday night, this PSU classic that has been showing $20,000 has already dropped to $600 and something on Monday night. In the night of it, it dropped to $600 and something. In the morning, I checked again, $600 and something. Then the PSU that now say you want to bring out. Oh God. The PSU you say want to bring out, which in the voice note he released, he released 11 voice notes, which I'm going to I play for us before we listen to this. He released 11 voice notes on Christmas Day, on 25th of December, you know, to tell us about the PSU. I said the PSU that is going to release, going to start from 10,000. But that PSU was not 20,000. Why PSU class was not 600 something, about $600. That was how it dropped. So I became angry. Some person, I believe, as well became angry. Guess what? This Alex, this bloody liar, this cheap liar, pathological liar, Alex, he came again, released a voice note. I think I'll look for the voice note. I'm going to look for it and also include it to this video. He said, the price dropped because some of you said when the exchange was open, a lot of people started selling, the price dropped. Come on. I thought Satan was the father of all liars. Now I know that Alex is the grandfather of all liars. If Alex, with my few observation with Alex Reynard, should this message by enemies get to your ear, I just want to let you know this. If you go the lie competition with Satan, you will beat Satan with experience. You lie. Alex, you lied. Price that already dropped as at on Monday night to 600 plus. If you check your wallet, you can confirm this. I'm saying on Monday night. On Tuesday morning, people were about to start selling. The price was $620. Alex came and then on the fee buys and that. The reason why the price dropped was because people were saying that's a lie. This is Alex, same Alex. At the same time, he now said no, that he was not trying to work on the psyche of the community, especially those that came new. That they are upset because they want to have the price of PLCUX. Come on, this is bad dash. Stop talking rubbish. Alex, stop spewing rubbish. You are spewing nonsense. How dare you? I didn't invest on PLCUX. I didn't buy your PSUS at the rate of 100,000. Why on earth should I expect the price of PSUS? I bought my coin at the rate of 40,000. At least, even if it's at the rate of 4,000, 5,000, let it be there so that one can even get a peanut to spend. To spend. If I bought your coin at the rate of 40,000, and people sell it at the rate of 3,000 or 4,000 or what, at least I can still get something out of it. Don't sell it below 1,000. Don't sell it for 1,000. You keep on comparing your coin with Bitcoin. Has Bitcoin ever fallen to 5,000 or to 1,000? Bitcoin is still between the rate of 16 and 17,000. Let me not digress, please. I don't want to digress. So unless that say no, that some person want to have the price of PSC, no, that we must give the PLCU classic time to grow, time to this, of which the voice note I release here, unless Redner confirmed it himself, confirmed it in the voice note he released on the 25th, among the 11 voice note he released on 25th. He confirmed it that PSCU classic has increased times 2. It has increased, times 20. It has increased times. His voice note here. I'm adding everything here. You listen yourself. He said it has increased times 20. I'm not going to extract the voice note I put in this video. No, just where I screenshot it from his Telegram group. That is how I'm going to put it here. I'm going to attach a video here, so you see it yourself. No manipulation, no doctoring. So what am I saying? Unless confirmed it with his mouth on 25th that our PSCU, that he has changed to PSCU classic without we negotiating with him, because he's the boss. He do whatever he wants to do. But he forgot that when we activated our farm, we there's something he gave us. We signed a contract. It's a 1-year contract we signed. I never signed. I want to have a PSU classic. Now he's telling me to not switch to PSU classic. Why? Since it's not 20,000, why did you leave my coin there in PSU? Let it also be 20,000. I'm saying, unless it's a user, unless he's using the people that have gone, which he called the 3%, that have gone to the level of a diamond, whatever, to build his empire by giving them some crumbs. There is not using the rest to build his empire. Unless is a scammer. What unless is running is a Ponzi scheme. I'm saying this without any apology to any bloody soul. No apology to any bloody soul. Unless is a scammer. How can you tell me my investment just to farm as at June that worth $15,000, which is in my wallet? That's what I paid for. That's what I bought, and that's what reflected in my account. It's not as if I bought it cheap, it now grew up there. No, as when I bought it was $40,000. But for the screenshot you see here, you see for $15,000 in my account frozen, but the coin has even dropped to $37. So it's not something I bought, it now grew, and that's okay. It was what I made. No, it was what I invested. It was what I bought. How can you tell me within few months it has, and not even added another farm, making it 3? It has reduced to less than $300. This guy is wicked, man. He's wicked. And some of the leaders say, is he paying you money? What is he paying? The money is paid. Can he buy anything more than tomato to cook? Can he buy anything more than peanut butter that kids we used to eat bread? Did I invest millions to come and be using it to buy bread? Sometimes when some of you talk, make sure that your brain is aware of what you are saying. Some of you must stop talking like someone that have a head without a brain. No. Let your brain be involved in whatever you are doing. Unless it's a scammer. I have started this fight with this video, and I'm gonna work with major blockers. I'm gonna work with them. I'm gonna start it in a few days. I'm sure some of you can see the way Panoramic News is calling that Cradua. That's the level it's going to get to. It's going to get there. To all the leaders, if you are listening to this now, speak to your so-called less. Speak to your so-called analyst. This is festive period. Nobody is able to spend money. All the class. You can't compare me that I must switched or I must come and invest in your PSCU again. You change to or I must come and invest in your PSCUS. Some of us came to the company as an investor, not as networker. Those that want to aid as an investor and as a networker, let them do it. But me that don't want to do your networking, that came as an investor, you have no right of any kind of any form to compare me to do your networking. Oh my God. To all the diamond leaders, especially Nigeria is my focus, especially Nigeria. If you don't want to make me, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it very cheaply and easily, without sweat, without stress. I'm going to do it. If you guys don't want me to make your job with Alex difficult for you, because I'm going to fight people with social media. If you guys don't want me to make your job difficult for you, whatever Alex must do in this festive period to inflate the price, of course, he has proved to us is why inflating the price. He must stop acting like Satan, like devil. No, he must stop it. He has already said it, yes, that everybody cannot be happy. True. You are getting big from the PSU S and water. We don't give a damn. You are influencing that, but don't be only full of yourself. The people that you convince before PSUS started, when you were selling the farm as at August, some of us wanted to buy this same PSUS where it was cheap. Unless and his other diamond leader Roland in Cameroon, I don't know. They were the one that did video and voice, all of them keep on convincing you. No, buy your PSCU now. Buy your PSCU. You are giving out different ratio. That PSCU is better, is more beneficial. The moment you start the sale of your PSCU, of your PSCUS, PSCU started going down. The same people that literally convinced us not to go for PSCUS, that PSCU was better, they were not the one convincing you to start switching. I don't understand. They will not convince you now. By this I start convincing you. PSCUS has already moved to 100,000. Please, you have proven to everyone you are part to influence this. Those of you in Nigeria, if is a promise, if you don't tell Alex, this is just the first video I'm doing now, and I'm still going to give you some few time, little time. If you don't influence, if you don't tell Alex to influence the price of PSU Classic, let people say for Christmas, how come my dad lander who invested at least 2.3 million naira equivalent, who invested in this man Ponzi scheme, or Christmas or festive period, this man could not afford to buy food for his family. This man that has a child, he has 2 children. For the first child is 14 years old. He had to go on the street picking plastics to go and sell, just to get food to. Oh my God! As for people, if I see any bloody fool comment rubbish in this video, you are in trouble. You are in trouble. Oh God! You are proving you have influence over this thing. Those of you in Nigeria, the leaders, I'm telling you for your own good, because the fight is going to start with Nigeria blockers. Tell Alex Renard, he must, he have no option. He have no option between now and January 5th. I'm giving it to 5th. He must influence the price of PSU Classic. Let children will go to school. You have no right. How can you, Alex, now come and be telling me? Come and be telling me some people bought Bitcoin, they own for 5 years. Are you mad? Are you mad? Did I tell you I want to come and do 5 years investment? Did you tell me to hold? Some of the leaders said, when you join PSCUS, do not think of what you do for your family. Think of what you do for your community. In other words, when you join PSCU, you invest in PSCU, you become a community helper. How can we, who we are supposed to become community helper, have literally become a community beggar? I have some other investors who are also into the network in Nigeria, who are in communication with me. Many from being who were supposed to be the so-called community helpers have become community beggars. There are some who, until you literally beg to eat, you cannot eat. Meanwhile, you have invested millions or something. Some of us, personally, I sold assets. I spoke with a woman, one of the investor in Nigeria. This lady, she borrowed money from bank. She borrowed money from office. She borrowed from money from borrowed 9 million naira to invest in a less Ponzi scheme. And some leaders want to directly or indirectly try to bully people into silence. As Gabriel, Holy Ghost son, I'm not that type of. If I don't want to fight you, I don't want to fight. But if I want to fight you, I will fight you to the fullest with my spirit, soul, and body. This is just the beginning. All the leaders in Nigeria, speak to your senior scammer. Speak to him. I'm not against any of this leader. I'm not fighting you guys. My focus is unless in Nigeria, I want to use social media to crumble his platform. If you guys think I cannot do it, give me a few months. Just give me a few months. I will crumble. I want to crumble. My focus is Nigeria. I'm going to bring down Alice Empire and die Nigeria. Just watch it. Watch it. Thank you. To all those who are paid by Alice Ponzi scheme, please make sure you share this video. Share it. God bless you.
Your decision, but if everyone's following me to swapping, then we can burn the PLCU Classic to 200,000 coins, and this can make a difference, absolutely a crazy difference. And just imagine if we have our 20,000 on exchange, what we have right now, if all the community on fire again, if we're running and rocking again, and the next step, now it will be 20,000 plus, and the next step next year I will try to get the price of $100,000. This is crazy. And then no. We're doing our shortage now. We're increasing the price by 20 times, guys. 20 times higher price, and then we attack. And the next attack will be the end of the next year, where we will make fork to Tron change, and then we will set the price on 100,000. And then the world goes crazy. And that's why we need to do this step right now.
Guys, wow. In my PLCU balance, it was 0.5 something before. Immediately I log in now, right now, I can't see my balance again. And I said, what happened to my balance? And I swapped my phone to left-hand side. This is it. And immediately I saw PLCU Classic, and my 0.51940,681 is now, that was in my PSU wallet, is now be transferred to my PLCU Classic. And the value there that I can see underneath is 10,467 USDT at the price of 20,100. Wow, this is lovely. This is massive. PLCU to the moon. I love you guys.